Hey guys, it's Jess from healthyveganlife.com, and a lot of people think that it's very expensive to eat healthfully and vegan, and so I'm here today to prove them wrong. So I've put together a list of dishes that I would have in one day and calculated how much they would cost. So let's have a look, shall we? Oh, and obviously these foods are not organic because that would make them 3 times more expensive. Alright, so for breakfast we're going to have a delicious bowl of filling oatmeal. We're going to use 1 cup of oatmeal, an apple, some raisins, a little bit of sugar and some non-dairy milk. Now what I like to do is use 1/4 of a cup of soy vanilla milk and then 3/4 of a cup of water, because this makes me be able to spread out my soy milk much longer, because it's a more expensive product to be using, but it does give, just using that little bit of the milk makes it much more creamy and more tasty, and it makes me able to eat oatmeal in the morning, so it's important to me. But you could make it with just water too. I mean, that would make it even cheaper. So, but with the little bit of the milk in this recipe, it would mean it would cost 47 cents, which is not bad for breakfast. Then halfway through the morning, we get a bit hungry again. It's time to have a little snack. For a snack, we're going to have 1 banana and a cup of grapes, which comes to 70 cents. Then lunch, roasted potatoes with a salad, which is my favorite. I like to have it every day. So we're using 600 grams of potatoes that have been peeled, which is 30 cents. And then we're going to put some herbs on there, and we will be eating 1/3 of a head of lettuce, 1 tomato, 1/4 of a cucumber, dressing of just lemon juice and ketchup. And this whole meal comes to €1.07. Halfway through the afternoon, it is time for another snack. And so something that I really enjoy is rye bread with apple butter. Now I know it's not everyone's favorite, but I really like it, and you can find some really great prices for rye bread here in the Netherlands, as well as apple butter. It's really cheap. And so 1 slice of rye bread, which is 130 calories, comes down to 5 cents, and then a couple of teaspoons of apple butter, or like a tablespoon of apple butter, comes to 5 cents as well. And so this gives you a snack worth 180 calories, and it comes to only 10 cents. Alright, for dinner we're going to have a lovely hearty soup. And this is a soup that I really like to make, in which I use a carrot, some zucchini, an onion, garlic, lentils, brown rice, low sodium vegetable broth, tomato paste and some herbs, and this whole dish comes to 91 cents. Alright, are you ready for the grand total? For this day it was €3.25, which is £2.54, or $4.10. So I don't think that is a lot of money at all, because in the Netherlands, on average, people spend €6 a day on food, and so with €3.25, that is almost half of that. So that's really, really good. I think it's great. I mean, obviously in other countries food might be more expensive, but I don't think it's that bad. So I think it would translate roughly to other countries as well, at least to the UK and to America. So some things to keep in mind are that if you want to keep your expenses so low, you can't be eating out. And also you can't be eating a whole lot of vegan substitute foods like vegan chicken and cheese and ice cream and cookies and chocolate. All these things, they are not really healthy, but also they are quite expensive. So if you want to keep your expenses low, you stick to whole foods. So lots of oatmeal and rice and lentils and potatoes. These foods are really healthy but also really cheap, so win-win. I hope you guys found this interesting or helpful. If you are interested in some more awesome vegan whole foods recipes, you can find them in my recipe ebook, because I have a whole bunch of recipes in there. This is my sweet and sour stir steam. I don't know if you can see it, the light's quite intense. So this is a really lovely recipe, and some soup and burgers and desserts, but also dips and spreads for our sandwiches, and salads and breakfast. I have it all in there. So if you are interested in that, you can find it on my website, healthyveganlife.com. I'll put a link in the description box so you can find that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next week. Bye. If you happen to be interested in some really cool, healthy, whole feet, or expensive product to eat. Good grief, what is in my eye? Things keep getting inside of my eye. My eyeballs.